Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in BILVAVI, MISHKAN, EVNEH, how we're going to acquire the yiras ha'inish, the fear of punishment that will keep us in track and online with doing the avodas Hashem the way it should be done. And he says like this, Ulam do'aka, you have to know, Sheesh harbe b'nei adam shechaitim chatoim gemorim. There are many people that do tremendous sins. V'im zais, and nevertheless, einan uroyim shem nenashim klal. We don't see them getting punished at all. Remember, yesterday we spoke about the idea that one of the things that's going to solidify for us the reality that people get punished for doing the wrong thing is we can look around and we can see that there are people that are suffering. We can even see with our own selves, our own pain and difficulties, and we can say, Mida keneged Mida, measure for measure, something that I had done wrong, a sin that I committed, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is repaying me for that. But what about when you see people that are chaitim, chatoim, gemorim, they sin terrible sins, and nevertheless we never see them suffering, we don't see punishments, we don't see any loss of money, of pain, or anything in this world. Ulakach ha'adam, and therefore by a person. Sometimes they recognize it and sometimes they don't recognize it. Nechleshes hakarasai v'agashasai, their hakar, their recognition of the fact that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is running the world, and the hergish, the feeling that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is dealing with us, mida keneged mida, is weakened. Shechata be'akara goyre be'gvasa yisurim. I'm sorry. We've been saying this whole time that if a person sins, so then behechrech, it has to be that it's going to bring about some kind of yisurim, suffering. But then what ends up happening? With our own eyes, we end up seeing often the exact opposite. A person sins, a person is ruthless, a person is a rasha, and they don't get anything negative in their life. Adarab, on the other hand, they might even get loaded up with rewards and blessings and things here in this world. A person must think the following. There are certain averas that a person does, that they're going to receive their punishments in this world. But there are people that are going to do certain averas and certain sins, and they're going to receive their punishments in the world to come. Everything is with very deep cheshbonos, plans that HaKadosh Baruch Hu himself is making in the heavens. And you are not privy to know how that's going to work. And therefore it is very difficult for a person to acquire true fear of punishment when there are so many confusing things that are going on in front of us. And therefore a person will try their best to acquire fear by thinking about the punishments that are coming in Gehenna. And so too the punishments and the suffering that one will receive here in this world, as we can see. Each one according to their abilities that they can think and they can focus in on, and they can begin to plumb these depths of what is going on in this world to try to understand as clear as they can. Yes, there's a Rebbeinu Shalom. Yes, if I step out of line, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is not going to be happy. And yes, the Rebbeinu Shalom is going to try to make it in the best possible way that I should learn from the things that are going on around me. I could see the Yisurim, see the suffering, and even when I don't see it, don't think, well, just because this person is a rasha and he's getting away with bloody murder and nothing bad happens to him, maybe HaKadosh Baruch Hu doesn't have a system of justice. It's not true, because we're not going to see all the suffering in this world. There is suffering that will come to that person in the world to come, in Gehenna, in a place where he will not be able to escape, and therefore we cannot let it weaken our resolve and our amunah. Adarab, we have to work hard to be mechazik ourselves in this area, so that we'll have yiras ha'inish, the fear of punishment, so that we will stay clear of doing Averas in our lifetimes. Have a wonderful day.